I'm Atra Al-Nashar in Washington. Monday marks the beginning of a new term for the Supreme Court. On the docket are cases that carry major stakes for the future of birthright citizenship, the First Amendment, and the scope of presidential power. The first Monday in October always means the beginning of a new term for the Supreme Court. Seldom has a president's agenda been this dependent on the outcomes of cases on the High Court's docket. Rulings from the 9 justices will determine how far President Trump can go with his plans for the economy, immigration, and firing federal officials.
We have a very, very big case in the Supreme Court.
On tariffs, the Supreme Court agreeing to fast-track hearings for a pair of cases brought by small businesses and Democratic-led states challenging the president's broad and unilateral rollout of tariffs on imports coming from just about every country on earth.
I think the future of business overnight was threatened by the tariffs, and so I felt like I had no choice.
The central question here, does the International Emergency Economic Powers Act authorize the president to impose tariffs? Lower courts have said no.
Our country has a chance to be unbelievably rich again, but it can also be unbelievably poor again.
On the president's signature issue, immigration, he seeks to end birthright citizenship to babies born in the U.S. whose parents are here illegally or temporarily.
Birthright citizenship is about slavery. That's not about tourists coming in and touching a piece of sand and all of a sudden they're a citizen.
It's a really unfortunate attack on, I think, one of the foundational American principles.
So far, 5 federal courts have rejected the president's executive order as a violation of the 14th Amendment. The Supreme Court is expected to have the final word, though it's not officially on the docket as of Monday. On the president's efforts to purge government officials who don't align with his agenda, the justices will decide the validity of Trump's attempted firings of Federal Reserve Governor Lisa Cook and Federal Trade Commissioner Rebecca Slaughter. The High Court's other cases this term could decide whether laws limiting participation of transgender athletes are constitutional. Now, one case the Supreme Court declined to hear came from Jeffrey Epstein accomplice Ghislaine Maxwell. She had hoped the court would overturn her criminal conviction. In Washington, I'm Atra Al-Nashar.